Good morning, my friends. It has been a while since I have recorded a video, and here I am naked doing a new Naked Truth video. So, it's been a while since I've recorded a video at all because I have not been because I've not been doing well. And I guess I want to talk about that. I have this channel where I talk about my mental health and I talk about my spirituality, the spiritual path that I'm on, and also life. And let me tell you, life has been lifing for me. And the last 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, I don't know, have just been especially hard for me. And I think a lot of people have been going through a lot of things, and I'm no different. Well, actually, I'm a little bit different because I let it all out online. And the reason I do is because I think we're all kind of struggling through something, and we have this like toxic positivity and everything should be great and everything. And that's not conducive to life. Like, life's and life gets hard, and it's okay to feel it, it's okay to go through it, and that's exactly what I was doing. I created a few videos to talk about what I was going through, but I never posted them. Actually, I never even edited them or looked at them again after I recorded them. So I just want to give a brief update of what I had been going through, and I'm in a better position now. So from April through the end of September, my partner Anders and I went to a ghost town and we took care of it. We were the caretakers of a ghost town. Actually, we were the only people that lived there in the ghost town the whole entire time. It was a day use site. It was excruciating conditions. I compared it to being on an episode of Naked and Afraid. Both of us covered in bug bites. We never even saw the bugs that were biting us. It was in southeast Arizona, which you would think desert, hot, and dry, but we were in a riparian area, which means it's close to a river, and we were in a valley, and it was like we were living on the edge of this mesquite forest, and it was brutal, like brutal. The weather was bad. We stayed most of the time in the trailer, and things started to get really overwhelming to me. And at that time, somebody contacted me out of the blue and was like, wow, you're a great storyteller. You know, what you should do is this, and I can help you with a podcast or a book. And man, I fell for that man hook, line, and sinker. And we were talking, and I'm like, well, it's really difficult for me because we're sharing a trailer. We're living in 300 square feet. It's really hard for me to get most things done because I'm very ADHD. Interruptions just crush it, kill it for me. And I just can't with it. I'm struggling through this. Look at, my dog is on my lap. Anyway, if you saw my little dog head down here. Anyway, I was in talks with this man who I think he was probably just a lonely fucking guy on the internet who wanted to tell somebody a story and feel important, and I fell for it. I really thought that we were in talk. I was in talks in buying a piece of land, that he was going to finance it for me. He was going to become a partner for me for my project and help me do all of this stuff. And he fucking ghosted me. And I guess it was a lesson that I shouldn't have put all of my eggs in one basket, and I shouldn't have listened to this clown on the internet, but I did. And I had found some inexpensive properties that were like 65,000, and he was like, "Yeah, and he kept like, "Yeah, the next time I talk to you, we'll talk about dollars and cents, and we'll go over it, because it just doesn't make sense that you're paying all of this money to live in a RV park and have your stuff in storage and store the other trailer and all of this when you could move it all to one piece of property." And I was like, "Yes, that is exactly true. That is what I'm trying to accomplish." And I thought that I was this close to making it happen, and it would have made such a big difference in our lives, because we're paying $700 for lot rent. We're paying for my trailer payment. We're paying for Anders' trailer payment. We're paying to store Anders' trailer. We're paying to store my stuff. We're paying to store Anders' stuff. And it is costing us so much money to be homeless. And it sucks, because when I got into this trailer, I thought I knew, well, I had money. I had the money. Well, I had money. I didn't have all the money, but I had enough of the money. And I put my mental health first, and I wasn't able to concentrate and to work and to do the things, and like my head is all over the place, and I try, and it's just like, I feel like the magic bullet for me would be if I just had an office to work in. I don't even have that. And so it's extremely frustrating. The situation just seems like it's impossible. I quit real estate because it didn't resonate with me anymore. And like, how am I supposed to sell a house? And like, let me back that up. I think I could sell a house if I was just like, here's a client, right? But I don't have like the mental ability anymore to find clients. That's a big part of real estate. You have to find the clients. And I don't have the money really to buy leads or even market to leads. Like, I'm at the point that some realtors who struggle with have. I mean, it wasn't always that way. When things were going good in my life, I had the money and I could put money into it. And it just became like another expense, so I had to quit that. But in all honesty, I couldn't wrap my head around it. So it made no sense to continue to pay for my real estate expenses if I wasn't going to sell real estate. And I can't go back to escorting because, well, I can't wrap my head around sharing that sort of energy with anybody anymore. And I think that would have a big problem with my relationship. So I can't do that, and I can't do real estate. And I don't know. It's like I'm trying to explain, and I don't need to explain it to anybody, but I do want to say, like, I've had this Kundalini Awakening, and it changes you. And I think that people in my life don't understand it, and I don't understand it, but I meet people who have gone through the same thing, and they understand it. But, like, the people that get me are this much. So there are things that I can do, but it's like starting a completely new business, starting a new venture with like little money. I have a boatload of nature pictures that are beautiful that I could sell. And I have a storage unit of stuff that I don't need, and I could sell the stuff that I don't want anymore. And well, I could go on. And I do have an account there. But that doesn't really resonate with me. And I don't care if somebody used my pictures, like if I hired somebody to post it. But wrapping my head around, let me share these naked pictures of my body when all I want to do is talk about spirituality. That, I think, is the big thing. Like, I was shown my purpose. I have a purpose. We all have a purpose, actually. And I was lucky enough to really do some deep diving and ask the universe, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing here? What, and it was shown to me very early on. And I think that I have a lot of challenges that I didn't have when I lived in a house, when I lived alone. Living in 293 square feet with another person is hard. So I'm still struggling, but ultimately, if you saw my last video, which is kind of me having a meltdown, because I got into a pretty explosive argument with my partner, and he left for a couple of days, and yeah. Ultimately, I think what it is that I'm just not working my purpose, and I've been holding myself back, not doing the things that I think no, I'm just going to say the things that I know are working on what's important to me, working on my path, working on my purpose, sharing my story, talking about spirituality, all of those things are what I'm supposed to be doing. And it would be ideal if I had a tiny piece of land that I could put my trailer on and not be in the thick of a park with so many people and energies and stuff, because I just don't have, it's just a lot for me. Nature was really good. Solitude was really good. And coming back out of solitude has been really, really difficult. But this is where we are right now, so I got to figure it out. And I need to recreate my life, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So in the next couple of, I guess, videos, months, however long it takes for me to do it, I'm going to be talking about how I'm doing that. I'm going to be selling my stuff. I might have some videos about what I'm eBaying. I'm have some nature things that I've collected, and I can sell those too. Yeah, I just have to get it together. I think that I'm unhappy because I'm not working my purpose. I'm unhappy because I'm not where I want to be physically. I don't want to be in a busy park. I really wanted to be in nature. I really wanted to have a place where I could work peacefully. I don't want to say peacefully. Peacefully sounds like I have a partner who's bleh, and really I'm probably the one who's bleh, because like I just have this brain that's like all friggin' over the place with ADHD and whatnot. And I need to make it work. I need to make it work for me. And I'm not quite sure how to do that. And it's frustrating. But ultimately, after a couple months of pretty dark depression, I'm shifting, and I'm coming back to where I was. And yeah, so I feel like I'm rambling, but thank you for the people who have reached out to me to check on me and make sure that I'm okay. And I don't know how to explain it. It's like after an awakening, you see the world very, very differently, and you don't think of life and death in the same way that you did. So there's a lot of me that's like, just doesn't see the point. But the point is, I need to work on my path, and then I think I'll see the point. And right now I'm in this area where I still don't really see the point, but I know I have a purpose, and I want to concentrate on that. So take this quick little video and know that I'm saying hello and that I'm okay, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to grab life by the balls and do something with it, because I didn't share all of my darkness and all of my struggle and all of my past so that I could just fade away on the internet after I've had a meltdown. I want to show that I can get past this, and for anybody who's feeling the same way that I've felt, or has been through what I've done, or has just had severe depression and didn't see the point, you know, a year from now I want to be like, hey, remember when I didn't see the point? Well, look at me now. And that's what my plan is. So I have all sorts of things to talk about, and I'm going to get going. So thank you. I love you for watching. I love you for supporting me. I love you for being you. And I hope you can live life with love, and not just for yourself, but for others too. I'll talk soon.